So, good news. I am pretty sure Norinde is complete. Bad news is, as you see, we have a little bit of a party chat thing to go to. Before we do that, let's check it out. Wow, I also got 19 extra people, which again, keep in mind that that means that I could have had... Well, welcome to Norinde. I think that means that we are done. Keep in mind that that means there are a lot more people we could have had do other tasks. With 19, that was just like people I picked up before or after I knew that we were going to be done, because everything else was kind of complete at that point. But yeah, so everything's done, max level. We don't really have to worry about this anymore. But look how nice Norinde looks. I know this is a very quickly completed. Again, having a week between recordings kind of makes dealing with this a lot easier. It would be a lot more gradual if we were, I don't know, just playing this game all the way through without any breaks. But whatever. It's pretty good. I'm happy. The thing that we are fine with, at least, is that, everything is going to be pretty expensive to buy. If we look at you... Obviously, we've already seen that everything was expensive, but like the last stuff that we had, Falcon Knife is actually affordable, which is neat, because that's a really good one. Raises agility by 20 is high. I mean, again, all of these are pretty strong. I mean, look at like Ring a Bell as the thief. His agility's 30, so like an extra 20 is nuts. Also, if you dual wield Falcon Knives, I believe we would get that bonus twice over. Could be a bit wrong about that, but expensive. Everything's expensive. I could buy it. As you can see, like, I have a lot of money because of the grinding I did, but I don't really want to use that right now. What we have, my main focus, and we're going to kind of not spend a lot for a while if I can help it. We'll probably spend in, like, normal shops if I need to. Golden Egg gives experience... And, well, okay, sorry. Yeah, no, Golden Egg. Gives up experience in JP, but doubles PG. I just can't read. That's my bad. So, no level ups, but we get double the money. If you can imagine, Growth Egg is the exact opposite. Now, we really want Growth Egg, but if we buy Golden Egg, which will take a little bit of time, that'll help us with, at least if I want to, I can grind out money. It depends. It kind of depends on how we do things and also how levels are. As you can see, our levels are mostly at a, let me have this not be doing its thing because it annoys me. Job-wise, we're mostly at, like, the level 7 range. I did boost some to level 8 just for fun. I did 8 before with the for Angelic Ward. I also did it for Merchant because I'm gonna try a little bit of a gimmick that probably will be not used too often. I just kind of want to see how it goes. So Agnès is Black Mage because I really don't like the way the White Mage looks, and I think the Black Mage outfit's kind of cute. Actually, I noticed too with I think we look at status, full screen. It's a neat outfit compared to the White Mage one. Black Mage is better with rods than staves, but I believe that only affects the physical attack, which doesn't really matter. Mainly I want the stave and the Blessed Shield because Agnès is still going to be White Maging. It's just, we swapped them a little bit for fun. Dia, I changed to Monk. I wanted to also show off kind of what I was talking about before. I don't like Dia's pigtails in the Monk outfit. So, like, I kind of don't like her as the Monk role, mainly because I just don't like the aesthetic. That's kind of the one drawback of, like, job classes changing. I love that they change the way characters look, but sometimes I don't like it. Like, I don't really care much for Tiz's, cowl, I think, on his head. And then, like, I don't know, I think the Thief class just looks good all around. I do prefer it without the hood up, though. But whatever. Again, it's just kind of, it's fun. I like the job classes looking different, but sometimes I'm like, don't care for it. In a similar vein, the Tiger Claw knuckles are a little silly. But whatever, that's not the point. I think I tried to mention it before. I don't think the character's base values matter that much. It's pretty, like, pretty minor differences. It seems like Ringabel overall has better speed. Tiz is weird. Tiz and Edea are kind of weird. I think Edea has more strength overall, but she also has pretty decent vitality and mind, which are basically defense for physical and magical. Tiz has alright strength. Obviously, we have different classes, so it doesn't really show very well. But he has a lot more HP compared to vitality and mind. Although, he looks a lot better now because he's a night class, but that's what I'm saying about, like, seeing them in different roles doesn't really help. And Agnès overall has better mind and intelligence, so she definitely makes for a better mage class. Anyways, I don't believe I bought any equipment. I think this is all stuff we already had previously. I don't think this is... Is this the best option for you, buddy? Where did I get Dwarven gloves from? I might have bought those. I don't recall having them. I don't think better aim is necessary, but better dex might be alright. Dex is mainly... Alright, yeah. That seems fine. I'm gonna give you thief gloves because they seem... But I don't know why you guys are not wearing... Heck, I guess I wasn't paying attention to accessories very well. Anyways, I don't remember what I was talking about. Okay, job-wise, these are the jobs, abilities. White Mage is still on Agnès. Shield Lore, because I think she has enough MP to be fine. Shield Lore mainly is to up her defense. As you can see, with Shield Lore, her physical defense rises a pretty decent amount. So she should be okay. She should be okay and alive. Edea... I want to try to use Speculate, which has a 50% chance to deal double damage and 50% chance to deal none. I don't know for sure if Prayer affects that. I believe it should. It doesn't show up here. That's not what I'm looking at. That's why she has Miscellaneous, though, as her thing. Prayer says makes chance-based abilities 1.5 times more likely to succeed for 10 turns. Now, everything's considered an ability. Attacks and the support abilities, I believe. At least based on if you look at, like, jobs. It shows ability lists. So, like, all of those should count. So, I think Edea can just get a prayer off and immediately have better damage, just with a chance of not doing good damage sometimes. I could be off about that, whatever. I gave Tiz Thievery so he can use Life Thief if he needs it without having to worry too much about healing immediately. Two-handed for bonus damage because I think he has enough defense to be okay without a shield. Ringabel, honestly, Ringabel, I found that the bow seemed to be doing pretty good damage. I gave him martial arts just for, I guess, stronger attacks, potentially. Because he seems like he does alright damage. And then Divining Rod because we just need it. I do have the Angel Bow. I decided to hold off on using it. I guess I did buy Angel Bow. I'm not going to use it right now because, as you can see, it basically doubles his attack power. So we'll kind of keep that off for now. But you know I want to put that bad boy on. Yeah, and then I don't think anyone else really got anything too special, so let's chat it up. Mirande nears completion. You mean is already complete. It seems the restoration of the village is nearly done. It's thanks to your hard work, Tiz, and having basically 2 weeks of doing nothing. Thanks, Agnès. Basically, everything was able to be completed, like, within a day with how many people I had to put on projects. So, I would say overall it didn't feel like it took too long, but again, normal work week, I didn't get time to play except for when I grind it. At first, you didn't even have the foggiest idea of where to begin. Tiz did not merely stumble on blindly towards his goal of rebuilding Narende. He chose how to grow the village, how to breathe life back into it. I kind of just spread out people and kept going. Narende's success is thanks to that clarity of vision. Absolutely, it's super important to have a firm goal to strive for. I always wanted to get stronger, but no amount of good intentions got me anywhere. Then I put a note on my mirror that said, do 100 push-ups, and every time I saw it, I did. Idiot, that's amazing. And you've certainly grown stronger for it. I have the bruises to prove it. Really, please, stop working out. Haha, whoops. Still, Narende's finally come this far. I couldn't have done it without you all. Then let's make sure we work just as hard until it's done. Right. Like our next conversation about how it's done. Probably. I'm assuming. Look how crazy that rock behind us goes. Alright, let's move on. We have, like, important stuff to deal with. Alright. For some reason, it always tells me my connection's wrong when I start to switch up again and leave an area. The village, Narende, it's finally happened! The restoration effort is complete. Congratulations, Tiz. Makes all the hard work worthwhile, eh? Thank you all, really, thank you. Look at that, I'm actually getting a little misty. Sniff. Little wonder, this has been Tiz's personal cause for so long. A long, slow effort to build up, brick by brick, what the Great Chasm stole in an instant. You began the process alone, from absolutely nothing. Truly impressive work. Couldn't bring back the people that died, though. Sorry, what was I saying? I wasn't alone, not really. So many people came together to help bring Narende back. Not for them, I'd have given up in those times when it all felt impossibly big. Tiz. I wasn't sure if people would even come to live here. Whether any of this actually meant something. All those times I nearly gave the village up for lost. Everything I could do felt tiny, just a tiny little step along an endless path. Not so endless now, is it? One step in front of the next, you've seen it all through. I'm so proud of you! Honk! Thanks. Thank you all so much. Like, I don't know, it's charming when the, like, crying turns into a honk. It's such a minor thing, but it's so much character. I will just run away. I mean, you can see also, I don't have the best gear because, like, Agnès just kind of has a lightning thrown on her. If we want to have her attack, we have, I guess, the ability to. I feel like Ringabel should be the best at running away. Okay. I've run away from you freaks before. Great start. I don't know what constitutes us having a good runaway. I would assume it would be agility or whatever. Well, so much for a simple, easy time getting here. I should have just killed. Status? I'm just curious about it. Speed, first strike rate. I don't know if Dex didn't really seem like it either. I don't really know if anything would indicate it. It might just be luck-based. Whatever, we're here. Let's get going. I don't remember if this is a dungeon or not. It looks like a dungeon. Temple of Wind.
Do you feel that?
Is it the wind? Or lack of? I feel like there would be a lack of.
Monsters. Monsters roaming here, and quite a few.
Inside the temple? How?
Agnès probably left the door open when she left.
What happened to this place, Agnès?
She knows it too. She's like, should I just say I left the door open?
The crystal of wind was swallowed up in darkness.
It'd be embarrassing if I said I left the door open. The Crystal of Wind was swallowed up in darkness. That's what I'll say.
Yes, at the chasm in Kaldisla. It opened at the same time the crystal lost its light. And the dark that consumed it continues to breed more darkness still. I expect that font of shadows is to blame for drawing these creatures here.
Not good.
Yeah, good job, Tiz. You figured it out.
Yet we've no choice. Keep vigilant as we proceed. A moment's distraction could prove fatal.
Roger that. Hey, party chat, let's go. Vestal and Acolytes. What was daily life here like for you, Agnès? Life in the temple? The Acolytes and I offered our prayers to the crystal every day without fail. Oof, no days off? The sole purpose for the Vestal and Acolytes existence is to see those prayers go on unbroken. I see. Each day we would awaken with the sun and perform morning prayers. I couldn't drag myself out of bed that early. That's just about bedtime for me. Sure, because you're out philandering all night. So if you wake up at dawn, then when do you go to sleep? Our days ended with the sun setting. That all sounds very disciplined. Harsh even. Perhaps, but I cherished it. Even now, I long to return to that life dearly. Yo, but then you couldn't eat cool sweets? Give me that chest. Wind Charm. I'm assuming that'll give us... What are you doing? Let's head deeper into the temple. Watch out for creatures, though. Thank you. Her poking her head out, silly. That was silly of her. Alright, White Cape is very good. I want to keep that. Suppresses wind. Reduces wind damage by half. Resist. I think just generally resistance is probably half damage. Overall. I saw the adventurer over there and I'm like, yo, what's that? What's that person doing? That's suspicious and weird. But it's not suspicious or weird. Wonder if these are wind temple kind of fellas. Oh... Arrow Lantern. Gargoyle. I'm going to... I feel like Thunder, but that might be a Pokemon thing. We'll see what's up. I don't know if I want to risk it all, but I decided I'm going to risk it all. So, Pray. And... I don't think we really want to do that. We'll just do normal attacks after praying. I'm gonna go for the gargoyles. I think the gargoyles are also mostly defensive. I could try mugging, or just normal stealing. I did look into it just to double check. Ooh, cool, a shard. There really isn't too much that's worth stealing, at least currently. Alright, one miss. So, like that, I mean, 2 good hits out of 3 is not bad. So I would assume that means the 75%. The one thing is, I don't know if I want to try strong attacks. I'm assuming that's going to be 2 rolls of 75% since they're separate things. I also missed it. Did Thunder do good? Was Thunder a good option or not? I guess I can try stealing with you as well. I also, when I looked it up, I realized I had missed a chance to steal a mythical armor from Kurt during the mercenary fight. Ooh, healing. Nope, it was normal-ass damage. If only I didn't have Adia go all out, I could have figured this out better. I'm gonna try Blizzard. I don't know, we're just gonna play around. Anything. Oh, I can't shield strike because I don't have a shield, right? Yep, that's a problem. What does Ironclad do? Alright, maximum level. That means it's immediately at 150 for the entire turn. Would be good for defense, but not gonna worry too much about it. I don't know, just playing around. We'll have Ring a Bell go all out, because we should be able to just deal with them easily. So it's pretty decent damage from Ring a Bell. And I think part of that is the whole I think it says it. I think it's how many hits we can get off. Stop it, Ari, you're scaring me. With that agility stat. Hit count, yeah. So that basically means we just get a lot immediate, like, add up to that. Next time we fight, I will inspect.
What's all this on the floor?
Books, scrolls, something.
The crystallist scriptures.
It's the ancient Jedi text.
Oh, what sort of things do they say?
Dauntless Seeker, offer your prayers unto the crystals. So too shall the Vestal, in accordance with the teachings. Their resplendent light shall cleave a path through darkest night, and banish fear from every shadow. The scriptures have been passed down through more than 2 millennia, since the founding of the Orthodoxy. The excerpt I gave is among their most important passages.
I've heard it. From one of the old shepherds, when I was young.
Was that shepherd like a prophet?
It's that famous then? I've never read them, nor heard them quoted.
I'd imagine if they're like considered zealots that you wouldn't.
It looks as if someone tried to carry them away from here.
The acolytes. They were women of exceptional faith. I expect they came here desperate to protect these writings.
What happened to them, though?
This stain upon the floor. I'm afraid it's blood.
Man, with the dramatic pauses ring a bell. I guess that answers my question, though, about what happened to them. I guess we'll leave it at that. Unless no one wants to chat about it. I don't see no stains. Ring a bell, you sure that wasn't just like juice someone left on the ground? I like the little courtyards. So I do think we probably could brute force. I'm gonna examine real quick. We'll default for now. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what I just looked at. Were they weak to wind? I would assume that symbol is wind. But we do have white magic with arrow. Try it out. We'll see how often this works. I'm going to just go nuts with attacks, though. No reason not to, especially since we kind of dealt with this encounter pretty fine. Like, look at that. Ring a Bell's doing it. We pray. How many hits? 1 hit. Good damage. I mainly wanted to just do that because I wanted to have fun with prayer a little bit. Because we're kind of not... Once we get a lot more jobs, we're kind of not be using it too much. Or, like, at least freelance is going to be kind of hard to slot onto. Oh, you're scary. Freelance is going to be a little bit harder to slot onto many people at a certain point. We still want to examine most of the time, but, you know, other options are going to crop up. And that's the thing to look out for. I'm going to have Ring a Bell go nuts and kill this gargoyle. Then we'll just have to worry about the golem. Crit hit! Good crit. Water, I think. Inorganic. I healed him with arrow. Couldn't miss. Oh. Good miss. I would assume that hits like a truck, but is low accuracy. Actually, water or blizzards. I don't remember if water is a damage type we can do. I'm gonna just try. Worst comes to worst, we got a little bit of prayer and a little bit of attacking. I didn't mean to default again with Tiz, but it'll be fine. Oh, we didn't even need to worry about it. Yeah, I would say overall we are hitting more than we're missing. So it definitely seems like prayer is affecting that, or we are getting really lucky. I don't know how many times we can attempt to do that without it, with it being like a false positive or whatever. Yo, get that remedy. I'm gonna say we'll brute force. I thought about maybe examining the arrow lantern. Only reason I'm doing this instead of I do have an auto menu option. I didn't set it up for prayer though. But we should be fine, I think. Worst comes to worst, I screwed up. It seems like the arrow lantern is mainly for healing, so if we kind of focus up the goal, and we should be okay, I think. How many hits we got? I like gambling, okay? One hit. No hit. No hit. Never mind. I don't know. It's hard to, like, judge when you don't have a clear visual indicator of, like, yes, you are doing it correctly. Prayer is affecting you. Because 75% is not a high percentage either. Like, in the long run, it is a, it does have high chance of missing. So, it just being a product of bad luck is totally reasonable. So I do have Tactic 1 as just attacking non-stop for the sake of grinding. Works out pretty well. Big hit. No hit. I mean, also, did you see how much damage she did? She did 800. That was pretty cool. Agnès leveled up. I forgot to check. What, 14 is the level range here. We are a little over level, supposedly. Supposedly. No more chests, so I guess I just dodged a dead end, so good for me. Congratulations, me. Granted, the mischance compared to, like, Ring a Bell being able to hit hard the way he is doesn't really amount to much, does it? It's like, Ring a Bell's hitting pretty good and doesn't have a chance to completely whiff it. You know, we're just kind of spreading out the love to classes.
This is terrible.
It's like a storm swept through in the middle of supper. What are these scraps of cloth?
Habits.
Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry.
They belong to the acolytes who lived here. They were tasked with looking after me. I owe them all so much.
Where have they gone?
We kind of saw an indication of where they might have gone. Tiz, you're not reading the room very well. Tiz, she's falling out because of this. She's gonna crash out. I hate that we just kind of leave it at that, too. Not trying to, like, console her. Oh, yeah, there's the, actual... So, like, did they, like, get mystified? They just exploded into, it looks like, I would assume, the blood under their clothes. I guess I shouldn't be, reading into it while Agnès is in the room. Just curious is all. Well, let's see how well our auto battle works here. That worked pretty well. Does Dia stay asleep? We get some wake-up bells. Also, Nah, she's good. We also, with, Narende, we keep getting gifts from them, which basically, means we are pretty set for a lot of items. I think I bought a lot of Phoenix Downs before, but like antidotes, eye drops, echoes, wake-ups. Actually, we don't have a lot of wake-ups. But you know, you can see we kind of have a good chunk of stuff. Apparently, max amount of potions, so maybe I should be using those. Just gotta toss those. I think I might have gotten those from grinding, actually. I just didn't realize that happened because I never looked. Well, I figured. Peace ring. I like how Agnès' hat is kind of poking out a little bit. I realized also how much MP I'm using by praying all the time. Nullifies confusion. Not really. I mean, when we run into something that confuses, yeah, it would be a great option. But nothing I really want to put on currently. Problem with auto battle too is I waste another prey doing nothing in particular. That chesto. Another ether. One more chest up here somewhere. Yo, there's just like a dude hanging out. Yo, you guys seeing this? There is actually just a dude hanging out. I'm mildly afraid of this man, so I'm gonna head down the stairs and cheese auto save. Just a smidge. Yo, what up, dude? Oh, you lack the qualifications. You startled me for nothing. Go on then, shoo. Alright. Sorry, bro. Yeah, I recalled that. Let me rephrase that. I didn't remember that was a thing until I saw him, and I'm like, oh yeah. Which, by the way, I've been saying stuff about this game, because I do like this game a lot. I don't think that meant a lot. We have one anyways. It's not going to be the best option. Like I said, I mainly want Agnès to be a healer, but she can kind of throw in some magic attacks if we need it. A lot of things I say about this game, I am realizing sometimes I might be talking about Bravely Second instead and not realizing it. When I was grinding, I was kind of thinking about, like, aspects of Bravely Second. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, that's not Bravely Default. So, you know, a handful of times I might be misspeaking, but it ain't my fault.
Just awful. It's in complete chaos.
Yet swallowed up in silence. And in that stillness, grief. This place is steeped in sadness.
The women here made themselves a human shield that I might get away.
And now, all of them gone. It's Narende all over again.
It's not always about you, Tiz. Also, I really hate Agnès using the term human shield. Like that, I don't know, that feels like that lessens the sacrifice they made.
Yet, I haven't the leisure to send them on, or to mourn them. I'm not allowed even the luxury of grief. They sacrificed themselves that I might protect the crystal. I'll not betray them, I swear it. No matter what happens.
Surely you can allow yourself to grieve.
I pray for them, that they may know peace. But for now, I must press onward. The crystal altar is just beyond. Follow me.
Yo, Dark Souls shortcut? Let's go. This is mainly why I thought it would probably be good to have Agnès be the lead of the party right now. Mithril Dagger. Let's go to the Crystal Altar. Woo! Aries getting real pumped now. There we go. I can't imagine the dagger's going to be that much better than... Nope. I mean... It's a little bit alright. I think bow is doing the job, though. Ah, combat! I wasn't ready. Apparently ready enough. Oh, we don't have prayers, so we just attack normally now. Well, I'm glad that didn't, like, ruin auto battle. Only gets worse from here on in. So I would assume that we're gonna be fighting something wind-related, potentially. That's, you know, just my assumption with that. We do have... We have the wind charm as an option. Which I don't know, maybe we want... Dex was nothing too important, right? I know I looked at it already. Accuracy and brave attack rate. You are the weakest physical defensive-wise. Well, physical defense does not magic. Magic defense-wise, you are also the weakest. Maybe we'll give you the wind charm for help. We also have, I think everyone is capable of... From the thief class, we have abate wind. Which, if needed, we could use. I don't think this stacks with equipment. Will not receive further reduction if this ability is used along with items with similar effects. I think because it is just... It's either weak to it, neutral to it, resist, or immune. I think are like the options, so it can't really stack with that without being immune. So, well, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I don't really, also have to start saving over some saves now. I'm gonna say I don't think we're gonna have a hard time, but what do I know?
It's enormous!
That's one big crystal.
Even hearing the stories, I'd never expect it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check it out.
No! Its light is dimmer still than when I left. I've watched over the crystal all my life, but this... I've never seen this.
We need to release it from the darkness. Agnès, you know what to do, don't you?
The Mother Vestal, my predecessor, showed me as a child. A right to cleanse the crystal of any evil to befall it. I'm to sharpen my focus to a single point and align my breathing to the thrum of the crystal's natural rhythm. Every Vestal to come before me has poured her prayers into the crystal. The time has come to draw upon that store of will and awaken it.
You do your office proud. Now for the final step.
The Vestal garb.
Right. Without that to serve as a conduit, you won't be able to set the crystal to resonating.
The Mother Vestal's was stored in the reliquary.
Lead the way. Once we have that, we can begin the rite of awakening.
I guess we're not quite ready for this then. Which is good, because I forgot to turn off auto battle. I guess I didn't walk into this room, did I? Oh, that was my bad.
That's the garb you need?
Yes, this is it. But the dark has beaten us here.
Oh, is it stained? Is that what happened? Oh, it's tattered.
Oh, look at it. It's in tatters. And it must have been such a beautiful piece.
It may not serve its function in this state, yet no other set remains to us.
What now, then? We can't perform the rite without it.
Good thing Ring-a-Bell knows how to sew, right?
Why not give it a try as is? Even without its sacred power, the frock is deliciously holy.
Deliciously, he says.
Stop talking, Ring-a-Bell.
If this garb is destroyed, can we make a new one?
A set of holy vestments used in some miraculous ritual? Sure 'tis. Let me ask my tailor.
Everyone's having fun.
He's right. That's it. We must speak with the old sage of the Yuliana Woods. He has seen to the creation of the Vestal's garbs and other ceremonial tools for generations. There's no finer craftsman. I met him only once, as a small child together with the mother Vestal. More than a decade has passed. I cannot say whether he is still there, or even alive, but
But if he can make us a new set of vestments, why are we still standing around talking? I've never heard of these woods. Where are they? How will we get there?
Probably from airship.
I recall the forest being uncommonly dense. Also, there was a lake.
Perfect. Seems like a great landing spot.
If it's large enough to float a ship, I'll land us there. Now, what of the ladies of Yuliana? Are there many ladies?
Ignore him. Can we be certain this lake hasn't rotted through like the oceans? That's not how I fancy ending my life.
Well, what does Ring-a-Bell's journal have to say on the matter?
Let's have a look. Ah, here we are. Yuliana, yes.
Yes.
The hidden heart of an ancient wood, northeast of Ansheim.
Given the book's owner, I half expected some note about the lack of women there.
Women or no, that's our next destination.
Indeed, but since we're going, let's hope for ladies.
Listen, I love their banter. It's great. So I guess we're not doing anything here. We're out. We're done. Good thing we have that shortcut. Guess we'll make a quick hit. I don't really need to heal. Also, auto battle is fine. We are getting a lot of experience just from being able to blast these guys. With the strength of 1,000 suns? I guess I wouldn't really say that strong. Pretty good, though. Ring-a-Bell's really putting in the work. Imagine if he used the angel bow we have. For big damage. Oh, didn't want to leave. So I don't know when would be the nicest time to start getting stuff from the Rende. Like I said, I'm not really sure how much we've overkilled it. Or me, precisely. Check out that tree. This is a nice little lake. And just a cute little hut. It looks like there's a little bit of a path this way. Are we going down somewhere? I do like kind of looking around sometimes. I don't know if we would be able to get... Yeah, we could get to that cave. There's 2 caves. Whether or not we'll do anything with them, I'm not sure. But we are here at his little Yoda hut.